grandfather's AA birthday is coming up, and I want to dedicate this video to him and just kind of go over the story that he always used to say at the AA meetings. Sorry if I get really emotional when I'm doing this. It was one day he was at work and he was working at Safeway, and he got caught drinking alcohol on the job. So they sent him to rehab, and he was like, "This isn't gonna work. Rehab's stupid." And he went to rehab, and he brought boots, like cowboy boots, and they're running a lot. So he asked his wife, my grandma, to send him 2 of his best shoes, and she sent him 2 right shoes. And so you ask the people's there if you could call her again, and he said, "Can you please send one of the left ones?" And yeah, so that's how. That was the beginning of the long road of 35 years of being sober. And yeah. And he always thanked us all from current for coming down. Because we had to wake up really early and get down San Jose at the Denny's at like 8, 7 in the morning. I think it's like 7:30. And yeah. Well, that went a lot quicker than I thought. And yeah, so. And I have a bunch of memories with my grandpa. Some of the ones I can think of off the top of my head are the air show that we went to in 2019, working on the camaro, working on the motorhome, driving the boat, flying some drones, watching movies, going to the gun range, going on barbecue trips, car shows, birthdays where they got me Rob, the robot, the little BB-8, the energy sword, Christmases. Man, I got a ton of cool stuff from Christmas. Got the Master Sword and a DeLorean. That was really nice. Not a real one, but real model. Pretty nice model DeLorean. Lit up and had sounds and everything. Going to Chinese food. He did it like Target or Walmart. And my favorite memory of him, or memories with him, where we were in that diesel Volkswagen Rabbit, whatever the heck it's called, and the two of us just talking about life, talking about a ton of different topics, learning more about him and me expressing myself a little bit, and it was really awesome, because I can't remember everything that we talked about, but we talked about a lot, and it was awesome. I remember one of the things we were talking about. I was in the midst of working on a sequel or something to My Bear's Murray video that I made, and I was either working on the script or I was working on the video itself. He was like, "Yeah, you gotta think about character development, like why this character is doing this, why this character is doing that." And I went on from that to make the Adventures of Arc 2, and I mean, the Adventures of Arc 2 is just kind of a stupid sci-fi thing. It's not meant to be taken seriously, but I feel like it's starting to become more and more my thing. Because the more I go forward with it, the less I use other characters. And Maggie the Inkling is just kind of a placeholder character until I get my own character. It doesn't have to be exclusively based off Splatoon. And Arc 2 doesn't have to be exclusively spaced off R2-D2, but it's just kind of what I want. Kind of like what I like, and how I like these things is because of my family. And, yeah. And my favorite birthday present from the two of them will always be that energy sword, due to the fact that that was the last thing they both gave me. I will say though, that I think Roger ones you up in what he did in Vietnam versus what Rich did in Vietnam. Just me personally, I feel that Roger did more, but without Rich, I don't know what I would be doing with my life. The only one thing that I really wish the two of us could do again is work on a DeLorean. That would have been perfect. Even if it was like just a model one, or I prefer a real one, but just all the cool things we did, especially with all the RC stuff and the drones, man, that was fun. And yeah, I just kind of wish I was older and had more time to be with them, but I'm always going to cherish the moments that I look back on and all the memories, and I'm glad I'm making this video talking about it, because I don't want to be really old and forget and not have some kind of way of holding on to it. I know no media will ever last forever, but yeah, so. Richard J. Gomes, that's the last thing you said to me. I love you. And I'll see you again next time. Bye. This is Ryan's RT264. Sorry, amigos. I will be back. I promise.